If you have not read this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, you're missing out on something really important in life that millions of people out there are using. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about 4 really simple yet highly effective techniques that is going to help you to build good habits and break the bad ones. My name is Asmita Mainadi. I'm a neuroscience coach and the CEO of Confident Steps, where we help individuals discover their power. Let's get started. The first technique to help you build good habits is to make it visible. A lot of our habits are based on what we see around us. For example, if we see a packet of chips in our table, then it's very likely that we will go and eat that chip even if we didn't had an intention to do that, right? So if you want to build a good habit, then you really need to put in the cues related to that habit around you. If you want to do workout, if you want to form a habit of exercising regularly, then there should be the cues related to exercise, like your exercising shoes or a dumbbell or maybe your dress that you're planning to wear during the exercise around you. When you see that particular thing, you will feel like doing the exercise, or at least your mind will be reminded to do that. In a similar manner, if you want to break a bad habit, then you need to make the cues invisible. Make it invisible. Remember the example that I was talking about in the first place about chips? If you want to stop eating junk food, then you really need to hide it. If you want to eat healthy, try to put fruits, vegetables, maybe an apple in your table rather than putting in a packet of biscuit or chips, right? So this is the first technique. You need to make the cues of good habits visible and hide everything that is related to a bad habit. The second technique to build a new good habit is to make it attractive. If we do not like doing something, it's very less likely that we will continue doing it for a really long time. So in order to build a new habit, we must always link it with something that's attractive to us, that we enjoy doing. For example, if you're not much into workout, then you can form a habit of doing workout regularly just by playing your favorite music while doing the workout. By playing the music, we're trying to make the activity attractive for us, enjoyable for us. So in order to build new good habits, you must always link the habit that you're trying to build with something that you really enjoy doing. You can use the same technique in an opposite manner to break a bad habit. For instance, I recently used this technique to reduce my screen time. Screens are really attractive, right? So what I did based on a recommendation, that I turned my mobile phone screen into grayscale, which means everything I saw on my mobile phone was now black and white. It was not as attractive as it used to be. Now what happened because of that minor change is that the reels, the pictures that I saw on social media got really less attractive, and that actually worked. I still used it for my important works, but the time that I used to scroll reels and see images and pictures on social media went down. So try to make a good habit, a habit that you want to develop, really attractive by linking it with something that you enjoy doing. And if you want to break a habit, try to make it unattractive. The third technique to build a good habit and break a bad one is to make it easy. If you want to build a new habit, it has to be really easy for your brain. Our brain can stop doing a certain task just because there are some additional steps to it. For example, if you want to work on your laptop, but you saw that the laptop's battery is dead, then at times we might stop working rather than searching for the laptop's charger, plugging it in, and start working. That's because our mind always wants to do easy things. So if you want to build a good habit, I really recommend you to make it easier. You can also use the 2 minutes rule to start building a new habit. Let's say that you have a plan to read a book, but you do not have a habit to do so. Then do not attempt to read the entire book or even multiple pages just in one sitting. If you want to make it a habit, try to read it for 2 minutes and just 2 minutes. If you do that, it will not be a difficult task for your brain, and your brain, your mind will allow you to do that thing again. But if it was difficult for you in the first attempt, it's very likely that you will not repeat doing that task. So if you want to build a habit of doing something, make it easy. In a similar manner, you can make it difficult if you want to break a habit. Let's say spending hours on social media is a problem. Then every time you stop using social media, try logging out, so that the next time you try to use it, you need to put in your details and log in. Adding this tiny level of friction, some additional steps in between a habit, can make it difficult and make it less attractive for us. You can also use it in order to break your habit of watching TV or playing video games. Dismantle every single part or plug out from the TV and maybe take the multi-plug to another room. And doing this can help you to reduce this habit just because there are some additional steps. So if you want to build a good habit, make it easy. If you want to break a bad habit, make it difficult. Another really important thing that you can do to build good habits is to make it satisfying. Our mind loves rewards and hates punishments, no matter how small it is. So in order to build a good habit, link it with a small reward. For example, you can reward yourself with your favorite chocolate because you completed your target of reading for 40 minutes. You can also use this technique to break a bad habit. What you can do is you can give yourself a punishment like washing dishes, or any small punishment as such, like not being able to watch your favorite movie or series just because you watched mobile phone for a longer period of time than you were supposed to. So adding these small punishments and rewards can make good habits satisfying and bad habits unsatisfying. So that's all for this video. I really recommend you to read this book to learn more about it and subscribe to the channel to stay connected. Have a good day.